Court does call the case of the people versus Melinda Baker.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Baker, Your Honor. He is here by Zoom.
Oh, there she is. Ms. Baker, can you state your name, please?
Melinda Baker.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may we approach very briefly?
Yes. Yes. Record should reflect you've had a brief bench conference in this case. Circumstances of this, I'll adjourn probable cause conference to May 21st, 2026, 9 a.m.
I'll be in contact, Ms. Baker.
Thank you.
Court calls the case people versus Edward Harvey.
Copy Luba on behalf of Mr. Harvey. Mr. Harvey, could you tell the court your name, please?
You can say it.
No, you need to say your name, sir.
Sir, what is your name? Harvey. Your full name? Edward Harvey. Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I'd like to set this matter for preliminary examination, please.
Yes. So discovery is complete.
It is not, Your Honor. We're still waiting on receiving some body camera. Harvey's indicated to me that he would not like to waive any time frames and would like to set this matter for.
All right, but he understands also that if that does not appear, it's not going to be the basis for an adjournment.
He does understand that I did review those, Mr. Harvey.
We'll have their witnesses available on the 28th.
Can you reach out to the sheriff's department about the body camera? I agree that, but I think I need to do a little bit more discussions.
Preliminary examination will be set April 28th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As to bond.
Mentioned that the party has contacted a number that the victim is using 16 times from and how he notes the number for the victim is she's referred to as his wife. He loves her, begging for her forgiveness. So at this point, I'm going to be asking for his calls and texts to be revoked. He talks about what might happen with the case, if they come to court, if they don't come to court. So at this point, I'll ask for his calls and texts to be revoked.
That's any response.
No, Your Honor, this is my first time hearing about this.
It's not too hard. Well, we'll get that to him. And at this point, I'm going to revoke the defendant's phone and texting privileges from the Washington County Jail. Right. Thank you.
Brother Judge, court shall cease to Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Shelby Barber. Please
Your
take.
name?
Shelby Barber.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. According to our notes in the file, it looks like we are missing a second police report in this file. And so we're going to be requesting an adjournment so that we can get that second police report.
You know anything about that?
Yeah, Your Honor, my understanding is that the report is included in the media notice on this file, but I can get it routed to counsel in a different way.
It's a different. Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. I will adjourn May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Be in touch.
Court calls case people versus Larry Kasaru.
Please.
Larry Kazaru.
Your Honor, I'm asking for a preliminary examination in this matter. I believe all discovery to be complete.
All right. You have other witnesses available on the 28th?
Well, Your Honor, there is one uncharged case, which I think will be a misdemeanor that's slightly related to this. So I'll work on getting that police report disclosed to defense before that date, just so they have absolutely everything. But I think as far as the four corners of this case, we do have everything disclosed. There's just one more thing I'll get over there. Right.
All right.
That is my understanding. Thanks, Judge.
Preliminary examination, April 28th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Barr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Could you please state your name for the record?
Manuel Barnhouse.
Your Honor, we're just asking that this be set for a preliminary exam. Oh, and we also have to arraign him on the additional charge.
Yes, on the additional charges, counts 4 through 7. Have you gone through that with him?
Your Honor, I have emailed him the information and we discussed it. Yes.
All right. And so as to the arraignment on counts 4 through 7?
Your Honor, my client would stand mute and ask for his next court hearing.
All right.
And we would waive the formal reading.
Defendant standing mute, or waiving formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea as counts 4 through. We'll want it set for preliminary.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Would you be ready to go with those amended counts on the 28th?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that paperwork, yes, they've already given me what they have regarding, and I'm not anticipating any additional discovery.
Your Honor, based on the nature of the new offenses, should counsel wish to review those prior to the examination, we would need to set up a meeting with officers. That's taking place. So I don't know if that's
So
necessarily.
that doesn't sound like discovery is complete.
Your Honor,
Want to do that sometimes. Doesn't want to do that. It's.
I was provided with a packet of the download from your other counsel. If additional discovery has been created, please let me know.
And based upon the offenses.
Then yes, Your Honor.
And yes, Your Honor, what?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll ask for another PCC date.
That's probably wise. All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned to May 7th, 2026. 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Cannon, you really are having problems without a.
I-
No, you don't have to explain.
I did ask the other attorney if there was anything in addition to what he had provided me. He said no, but I'm getting
What?
information from Mr. So that's fine.
Who said no?
That's Mr. Larry. Mr. Larry, can you tell the judge your name, sir?
Cameron Larry.
And Your Honor, I do have a green sheet. I'd like to request an adjournment in order to just receive some additional discovery.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor, the additional discovery is new jail calls.
That's correct.
New jail calls from him to,
Last. From other pins.
did I already revoke his privileges? So he just went around my order? Is that right, counsel?
Your Honor, based on what I've been informed by Ms. Zenda, that would appear to be the case. However, I have no direct information.
I think my mom. So you have information after I revoked his privileges that he was contacting the victim in this case, Ms. Sundell?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, bonds revoked. I'll grant the adjournment to the 7th of May, 9 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Ronald Bay.
Justice for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Vergils with and on behalf of Ronald Bay. Please state your name.
Ronald Bay Jr.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we're asking for a, sorry, preliminary exam in this case.
All right, discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 28th.
We'll try for that date, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right, preliminary examination, April 28th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before me. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Great.
You're all set. I'll see you here on the phone.
The court calls the case People versus Terrence Smith.
Justice for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Vergils with and on behalf of Terrence Smith. Please state your,
Terrence Smith. Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, regarding the probable cause conference, we need to ask to adjourn. I understand Mr. Smith wants a preliminary exam, but we haven't received any discovery yet.
You don't have the discovery to be able to go ahead
That's correct.
or advise. Is that coming anytime soon or do we know?
To it, and the video I just sent this morning. Or last night, maybe when I talked to Ms. Vergils, I can't remember. The original discovery, it looks like it went over on the 10th, so I think they're trying to track that down.
Tracked it down. You want 2 weeks to do that because you got to go through it with him.
Yes, please.
All right. Probable cause conference then will be adjourned to April 30th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Have the date.
Bond continue.
Oh,
go ahead.
like to address bond. Does the court
Go ahead.
The bond violation today?
I would, but actually he's being held without bond at this point because of violation of the exclusion zone. So if you want to address it, we can address it.
Your Honor, my understanding was that he was on a GPS tether on this case as well. If that is the case, we would ask to address bond at this time.
That he was on one? Yeah,
I
he
had,
was on one.
yes, I had a bit of confusion about that because this is just an R&O, not a DV, but, Mrs. Feltis, informed me this morning that there was a tether on this case too. I mean, I just don't want to postpone anything unnecessarily.
Well, I don't want to postpone anything unnecessarily, but there was an exclusion zone, from my understanding, that he entered. Right.
Your Honor, he would admit to entering the exclusion zone and I would ask to address bond.
Go ahead.
You know, my understanding, based on my conversations with Mr. Smith, I was,
That usually happens when somebody's about not to tell me the truth. Go ahead, Ms. Virginia.
Your Honor, so my understanding on what occurred in this case is that he did go in the exclusion zone. He admitted that. So he was with his cousin. He's having trouble finding work. His cousin offered him work. And he got in the car with his cousin, didn't know exactly where they were going. They entered the exclusion zone. His tether went off. They immediately left the exclusion zone. And Mr. Smith then called his tether agent. That's my understanding. I don't believe he was there for any prolonged period of time. And I understand he's being held on other cases. He hopes to be released on those cases. So I am asking the court for a personal bond.
I don't have any indication as to how long he was in there. I also don't have an indication in this that he called his agent.
I understand those details are not in the report. I haven't been able to get in touch with him, but I'm asking the court to take Mr. Smith's word for it. I don't believe that there was any contact, which is something that is included in the report.
Well, I might do that, except that usually if like the contacts like that occur or those kinds of things, that's specifically included in the report as to how proceed to take somebody into custody.
I don't believe he was taken into custody while he was in the exclusion zone. Yes, Mr. Smith?
Can I say something?
Yep.
423, he was taken into custody on the 13th.
I was taken in custody at home because I called my the GPS monitor dude, and then when I asked him, I was like, my tether just went off. My cousin had came and got me to help him move. And when I called him, he was like, he can't get no ping. And he said the police are outside. He's like, yeah,
I thought you were looking for work.
Yeah, I was looking for work. My cousin had offered me some money, but I couldn't. When I got there to the zone, when he pulled up, I'm like, cuz I can't be right here. So as soon as I pulled up, I had to leave. I couldn't even get the money. But I called the community corrections and I called my GPS monitor people.
At this point, the judge makes a decisive call. Bond remains revoked pending verification from GPS monitoring authorities. This is a key legal safeguard. Courts often rely on monitoring data to confirm whether a defendant complied with exclusion zones or violated conditions knowingly. Until that verification is clear, judges tend to err on the side of caution, especially in cases involving alleged protective order breaches. What's important here is that the judge is not closing the door permanently. He's leaving the possibility of reconsideration open if evidence supports the defendant's version of events. This shows how bond decisions are often fluid, not final. So the real takeaway is this. In criminal court, your credibility and electronic monitoring data can be just as important as testimony.
Called them.
Mr. Levitt, correct?
Yes, Brian Lever, and I called the GPS monitor people and I admitted to being right there. I'll take full accountability.
And until some of that can be verified, his bond is revoked because he entered the zone. I'm going to leave it at revoked at this point. If indeed get through to his GPS monitoring dude, then you can figure out from that person whether or not what he's saying, and I can get some verification of that. I'll certainly consider it.
I will work on that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Adjourned it to May 7th? Okay, you're adjourned to May 7th.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too.
Court calls the case People versus Kevin Davis.
Senior Assistant Public Defender recommended Mr. Davis. You see, that's the state your name for the record.
Kevin Ryan Davis.
All right. And just because of the power outage, you'll have to speak up, but I'm not going to make Miss Gaines do that because her voice doesn't get louder. All right. All right. You're asking for an adjournment, Miss Gaines?
Yes. So we are applying as well as the past.
We'll adjourn. Probable cause conference will be adjourned May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bound to continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case People versus Little Andre Terry.
Troy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Terry, who is approaching the podium. Mr. Terry, would you state your name?
All right. And what are we doing?
Process of continuing plea negotiations. Ms. Phelps is going to reach out to the plaintiffs in one of the matters, to see if they would be open to the offer that we are.
All right. I will adjourn the matter. I figured you had your green sheet. It's canon, it doesn't. If you don't have it, Canon stole it. Yeah, Canon stole it. I know, she does that. All right. All right, we'll get that. I'll adjourn the matter to April 30th. Will that give you enough time to get that? All right, April 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. Thank you, sir. Court calls the case People.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgils with and on behalf of Deborah Collette, who should be appearing via Zoom. She was checked in and then we lost her.
Oh,
But the court has, I know she has been trying to log back.
you know that she is. See, Virgil's fine. I'll pass it. She's one of the few that I will do that.
Across this courtroom session, we saw multiple defendants, repeated adjournments, discovery disputes, bond violations, and strict enforcement of court conditions, all under Judge J. Cedric Simpson's supervision. While some cases focused on procedural scheduling and preliminary examinations, others escalated into serious bond revocations due to alleged violations of no-contact orders and exclusion zones. The judge consistently balanced fairness with enforcement, allowing adjournments where necessary but taking immediate action when court orders were potentially violated. In the end, this hearing highlights how criminal court is not just about charges, it's about compliance, timing, and credibility under pressure. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.